Do you think that you're a better player than I am?
Of course not. Like, your achievements are way higher.
He's lying, yeah?
He's lying.
No.
No.
That's the truth.
It's true.
No, of course it's true. I mean, of course it's true. Of course it's true. I mean, of course it's true. Louder, I think the sound is fine. No, of course it's true. Like, I mean, no, the only people, I mean, basically what I would say about Levon is, of course, he did not perform well in the candidates, which really is the blemish on his career. Like, that is like the real blemish. But if you look at his performance overall outside the candidates, I don't really think there's anybody who would say they're better than him. I mean, you just can't say that. I'm a little bit louder than the video. I'll check with the mods. But I would say the only people, in my opinion, that I would put as clearly better, like maybe not clearly better, but people who I would say you could say are better are Magnus. And we're talking about peak rating. We're not talking about different time periods, whatever, but just like actual pure peak are Magnus, of course, Fabiano, of course, Vishy Anand, Gary Kasparov, and already by pure peak, I'm not really sure that you can come up with anybody else other than those four players who are. I don't consider myself, better than Aronian. I don't. I mean, as peak, I said this before about Levon. Levon is maybe the only person. He's probably the only person I've seen from like my generation or a little bit older who could play Magnus from just a normal position and outplay him and beat him. And beat Magnus. There's nobody else. Even Fabiano, when he would beat Magnus, he would get the position he needed from the opening. Levon is the only player where I felt like if he played just a normal position against Magnus, he could beat Magnus. I don't think there's any other player. There's no other player that I can think of where I felt that was true. In Magnus' entire career. Now, obviously, it's changing with the younger generation, everything else, but like just looking at like my generation or just above my generation, I really think that Levon is the only person ever. He's the only person that I can really think of where like he could just play a normal position. It's not some deep prep and outplay Magnus. Yeah, that's just my general view. So no, Maxime's not lying. Of course, he's being honest. You have to be really, really naive to say that.
Especially after this